And speaking of recruiting, let's go ahead now and take it to the top 10 recruiting classes of college football for 2019 as it stands. And we'll take it to our first team, which is the Georgia Bulldogs. Now in 2018, Georgia also finished #1 in the team recruiting ranks. And for 2019, 18 total recruits, 5 5-star and 11 4-star. Georgia was able to bump Alabama out of this #1 spot just a few days ago. And this team is looking mighty mean for 2019. And speaking of Bama, the Crimson Tide come in at #2. Nick Saban and company held on to that #1 spot for months and still have a very impressive 2019 class with 19 4-star recruits. If Alabama can nab a few more 5-stars in this cycle, I wouldn't be surprised to see them reclaim their crown come National Signing Day. Now, Jimbo Fisher and his Aggies come in at #3, which shouldn't come as a surprise considering the former FSU coach's recruiting prowess. Also worth mentioning is Jimbo's ability to put a fence around the state of Texas so far, with 18 recruits coming from the Lone Star State. We head to the West Coast now for team #4, my alma mater, the Oregon Ducks. Well, Oregon hasn't signed a single 5-star yet. Head coach Mario Cristobal from the Nick Saban coaching tree, of course, has locked down 20 total recruits with an average rating of 92. And the 5th team on this list are the Oklahoma Sooners. Lincoln Riley has rounded up the best recruiting class in the Big 12 for 2019, highlighted by 5-star wide receiver Theo Reese from Allen, Texas, and 5-star quarterback Spencer Rattler from Phoenix, Arizona. All right, these are your top 5 teams in the class of 2019 team recruiting ranks. Let's take it to the bottom half of the top 10, and we'll start with the Clemson Tigers coming in at number 6. Now, Dabo Swinney and his Tigers had a #7 finish in 2018, so this is definitely a bump up in the right direction for them. Coming in at #7, we had the LSU Tigers. Now, LSU finished outside of the top 10 in 2018, so definitely an impressive push for them. And at #8, we have the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, this is a team to definitely keep your eye on. It'll be very interesting to see how Urban Meyer and the scandal plays out and to see if it affects team recruiting at all. And then at #9, we have the Texas Longhorns. The Longhorns surprised everybody last year when they had the 3rd best recruiting class in 2018, and we'll see if they can sneak into the top 5 this year as well. And lastly, the Florida State Seminoles come in at #10. Now, Willie Taggart moved on from Oregon, went to FSU, and has been climbing in the recruiting ranks ever since. So definitely keep an eye out for them to be a dark horse to finish in the top 5. But before I sign off, I want to know from you guys, who do you think will end up with the top recruiting class in 2019? Give me a heart for Alabama, a like for Georgia, a wow face for Texas A&M, and shoot me a laughy face if you think my alma mater is somehow going to pull off that top class. All right, guys, that was Quick Hitters. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Lena Bond Sports. And until next time, we'll see ya.